Hello, friends! In our previous lesson, we went over how to decompose numbers and use number bonds to help us with subtraction. Today, we are going to be learning how to subtract using the break apart strategy. Remember, we did this strategy when doing addition, so we are also going to use it in subtraction. How fun! I love this method. This strategy will make it easier to subtract bigger numbers. The materials that you'll need today is something to write with, something to write on, and you're also going to need your 3.4 worksheet, because we will be going over some practice problems today that will help you with that worksheet. We are going to start off with this equation. 47 equals 40 plus 7. How do we know that this equation is true? How do we know that 47 does equal 40 plus 7? Right, because it has 4 tens and 7 ones. So now that we know that that is true and we know why it is true, I want us to decompose the number 62. Do we remember what decompose means? Decompose means to break apart. So we're going to break apart 62 by tens and ones. So how many tens do we have in the number 62? Right. We have 6 tens. And what is the value of 6 tens? 60. Amazing job. Now, how many ones do we have in the number 62? 2. Great job. So 62 equals 60 plus 2. Doing this strategy is going to help us break down bigger numbers, especially when we go into 3-digit numbers. But don't worry, right now we're still in 2-digit numbers. Now that we reviewed how to decompose a number, we're going to go over some problems that you will see on your worksheet this week. So we're going to do 58 subtracted by 24. And remember, we're using the break apart method. So we're going to start with the first number. How many tens do we have in the number 58? 5. And what is the value of 5 tens? 50. Great job. Then how many ones do we have in the number 58? 8. Now we move on to the next number, which is 24. How many tens do we have in the number 24? 2. What is the value of 2 tens? 20. Now, how many ones do we have in the number 24? 4. Now we've decomposed our numbers. Now what we're going to do is subtract our ones, and then we're going to subtract our tens. So what is 8 subtracted by 4? 4. Good job. What is 50 subtracted by 20? Remember, a way to think about it is to skip count backwards by tens. So 50, 40, 30. So you end up getting 30 plus 4. And then we add that 30 plus 4 is 34. So 58 minus 24 equals 34. Now we're going to go over some problems from our worksheet this week. So the problem I'm going to go over is 98 minus 83. So let's work on this together. Remember, we got to decompose our numbers. We got to break apart our tens and our ones. So let's look at our first number. How many tens are in the number 98? 9. And what's the value of 9 tens? 90. Good job. Now, how many ones do we have in the number 98? 8. Good job. Now, if we look at our next number, we're looking at the tens place, and we see that in 83 there's 8 tens, which is 80. Then we look at our ones place. How many ones do we have? 3. Now that we've broken apart our numbers by tens and ones, we can now subtract. So what is 8 subtracted by 3? What is 8 subtracted by 3? 5. Good job. Now, what is 90 subtracted by 80? 10. Good job. And for those of you that don't know, I got 10. I'm skip counting backwards. So I start at 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. So now what's left to do is we need to add 10 plus 5. What is 10 plus 5? 15. So 98 subtracted by 83 equals 15. Now let's do another problem. The next problem we are going to do is 96 minus 72. So how many tens are in the number 96? 9. And what is the value of 9 tens? 90. Good job. Now, how many ones do we have? 6. Now that we did this number and we broke it apart by tens and ones, we're going to do the second number. How many tens are in the number 72? 7. And what is the value of that? 70. Amazing job. Now, how many ones do we have? 2. Now it's time to subtract. What is 6 subtracted by 2? 4. Good job. Now what is 90 subtracted by 70? 20. Amazing job. So the last thing we need to do is what's 20 plus 4? 24. 96 subtracted by 72 equals 24. You all did amazing today. I am so proud of you. Remember, if you need help throughout the week, we still have Power Hour and math help meets. So please come by if you need extra help or extra practice. We will be there for you. Have an amazing day.